Good afternoon and welcome to Market Your Craft, where we help drive traffic, increase engagement, and capture new sales. My name is Scott, and today we're going to go through Constant Contact email marketing services. As you know, I already have an account with them for the purposes of evaluating. We'll see that you can very easily create an email template right from the home screen. There are a number of templates available. I'm going to use newsletter as a keyword search, which pulls up a number that could be good for my email. As you know, I'm going to try and recreate my most recent email in the beginning of April across all three service providers, and that is Constant Contact, Campaign Monitor, and MailChimp. So starting out with a new template, you're prompted for information that very personalizes this for you. I'm going to use information from my previous email to make it easy. There are personalization options, which we're not going to take advantage of at this time. I'll cut and paste the subject line as well as the pre-header information to make this as similar as possible. In a drag and drop scenario, you can add graphics and images that you'd like to appear in the email. Now, seeing that I'm just starting out, I haven't uploaded any of my email images yet, so I'm going to browse to my desktop and drag and drop those images on the Constant Contact interface. You'll see that the images upload to the library and then are immediately available for use in each of your campaigns. I'd like to upload my logo, which I'm able to do easily. As you can imagine, the templates that are available through Constant Contact are exactly that. It's a place to start, and you can either use their existing format or you can create your own format. So we're going to do a mixture of both. Using the text from the previous email, we added text to the body copy, and we've deleted other aspects of the email template that we know that we're not going to need. Adding another text box allows us to continue to add content from the previous email, including the summary, which we'll personalize as far as the attribute assigned to the summary being bold, as well as the size being a little bigger. Boy, that was easy. Something that we haven't seen in all of these services is being able to add an image in line with the body copy, with it wrapping around either left, center, or right. That makes it very close to the level of personalization that we've done with our emails on a bi-weekly basis. We're going to add the first body of copy, which is Campaign Monitor Review. As you can see, plain text is pulled over, but not the tables that we use to show the basic Premier and unlimited customer levels with Campaign Monitor and a table format. That makes it not entirely WYSIWYG, still fairly easy to use, including adding the justified text around the Campaign Monitor logo. We're going to continue to add text here, including the MailChimp logo text. Once we are able to get all of the text entered, we'll add some formatting to make it a little closer to the original email. But so far, so good. We'll add Campaign Monitor last. So far, this has been a fairly easy interface to use, and without having more experience with it, it's easy to see how a new user could send their email out relatively quickly. There are parts of the template, again, that we won't use, which we'll delete over time. But now we're going to add our closing copy, which doesn't have any images per se. However, it does have some personalization, which over time we'll be able to use with Constant Contact. Deleting image and body content is very easy from the template. All of this is extra. We don't need it. So now we've added all of the content, and we can work on personalizing the format a little bit. Bolding, headers, changing the size, perhaps working a little bit with anchor tags if we can. I don't see an easy way to add anchor tags. Anchor tags, as you know, make it easy to navigate through an email that's longer in body copy because you can skip to those areas that are most relevant to you. I'm sure that Constant Contact is going to allow that kind of modification in the custom HTML feature. However, it would be nice to have it in the template. I'm at a bit of a loss as to what I can do next with respect to links and formatting. I'd like to create anchor tags for these. However, it's not exactly intuitive on how to do so. We're not really linking to a document. We're linking to a point in the existing document. Similarly, we're not linking to an email address or a web page. Perhaps that's something we're going to have to skip for now. We are able to add links to body copy. So we will copy this link and then add it to the existing campaignmonitor.com body copy, getting rid of the information in parentheses. That's just a cleaner looking email. Now that those links are cleaned up, let's take a look at some formatting opportunities. Seeing that we're not able to represent the information in tables, we're going to leave these in list format using bold attributes to help it stand out. This clearly isn't a table. Despite our best efforts to anchor link those within the email, sure doesn't appear that we can. I am able to customize the greeting, so I'm going to replace the templated copy that I had from my sample email with the actual personalization tag. I don't like the idea of a generic greeting, so we'll get rid of that if the first name doesn't exist. I'm able to link to my email, as well as to our website. Quickly checking to see what formatting needs I have. I'm going to bold this copy to help it stand out in lieu of not having a table to present the information in. The table will definitely be available when you're customizing the HTML. However, for this example, our point is that we want to create an email as close to our existing branded email template as possible in the least amount of time. And right now we're trending towards this being the fastest of the review of the three. As a part of the template, they have a volume and a month, day, year, which shows up on our pre-check before sending. Once I click that information and enter it, it shows that I have no errors and that my test email is ready to send. It looks good in the preview for sure. This is very close to the formatting that I had for my previous biweekly newsletter on April 2nd. I'm going to send it to myself, which I'll review against my existing email. I can tweak the formatting just a little bit more, changing the size of these headers to match my email on the 2nd of April a little more closely. And that's it. I'll save my work, quickly check it over, and then move on to the next step. As a part of the trial, for Constant Contact, you can send 100 emails to a limited subscriber base. Otherwise, you have full functionality, so it should look exactly the same for a free account as it does a paid account. In this case, I have one subscriber, myself. The campaign info we've entered, including the subject line, the from name. I'm going to change the campaign name just for reference purposes. Seeing that this is my first email, it's prompting me to add physical address information, which is important for CAN-SPAM compliance. So I'll enter my business street address and other pertinent information for CAN-SPAM. I want it to go out now, so I'll send it. And that's it for this email. This has been the fastest that we've sent an email out so far, which is a good sign and reflects favorably on Constant Contact. Tune in next time for a review of MailChimp.